EGM Network.
Welcome back to Classic Car Radio. I'm here with Mike Carano, Steve Charbonneau, Todd Byron, and I am Keith McDonald. We got one more news story real quick, and maybe you guys know of another car we're going to mention here. On AutoWeek.com today, they put up this, I know it's not Christmas time yet, but they put out the most memorable holiday movie cars, and they had the five most memorable holiday movie cars. So the number one car that they had was a 37 Oldsmobile F-37 touring sedan, which was in The Christmas Story when Ralphie said, "Oh, fudge." Remember that?
I never
when he
saw
dropped
that movie.
You never saw that
Never
movie?
saw
It's
that
hilarious.
movie. Is it?
Yeah.
Never watched that movie.
You never watched Christmas Story?
Never seen it.
No way. They run it all day long on TBS all day long.
It's just that movie and the one with Jimmy Stewart. I've never seen that one either.
Wonderful Life. I've only watched that
I've
once
never seen that
myself,
one
yeah.
either.
But that's coming up because, but number two is the 1986 Dodge Ram from Home Alone. Did you ever watch Home Alone?
Yeah, I seen that one.
Okay, that's when the
old primer red van.
Yeah, the wet bandits who were driving the that Ram van. Excuse me. 1984 Chevrolet Cavalier wagon was in The Preacher's Wife. That's a movie I've never seen. Have you ever seen it?
No.
I think I've seen that one.
Have you?
Yeah, I think.
Oh.
Was Denzel Washington in that one?
Yes, he was.
There you go. I seen that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
The next one is a 1989 Ford Taurus wagon from
yeah.
Christmas Vacation. You remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
When they put the big tree on top of the car and it's so huge.
But that's not the car, though.
No, you
Chase,
scroll it up.
Yeah, the Chevy Chase
There
had
it is.
some wild look on that. Didn't it have like wide? It was a wide body wagon.
No,
wasn't
there's
it?
a Ford
There it is.
Taurus.
That's when he went under that
No,
semi.
that's the Christmas one. That's not Vacation. It's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, Christmas
Gotcha.
vacation.
They went out to the woods and they got this giant tree
Country squirrel
and they
wagon.
tied it. And they couldn't chop it down. They forgot an axe, so they uprooted it and they're driving down the road with the roots hanging off it and everything. This giant tree. So
I remember that now.
There was some funny movies.
that was hilarious.
Yeah.
And then finally, 1919 Dodge Phaeton. Is that how you say it? Phaeton. Phaeton. In It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
Mike,
never
you never
seen
saw
that one either.
But this is
That's
one
a
he
good
put up
movie.
in the trees or something. He crashed it, and we got it on the screen if you're watching on YouTube. But he crashed that, and he staggered away, and that's when he started to hallucinate. And he was on drugs.
That's Jimmy Stewart.
Jimmy Stewart was on
Yeah.
drugs, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
He wasn't on drugs,
I'm
man.
kidding.
There
God's
was-
sakes.
There wasn't a good movie. There wasn't a good movie car in Die Hard.
Really? I
The
know.
police car.
Police car.
That went off the
Police
back.
car where the body came down and slammed.
Right.
Boom.
Yeah.
That's why I'm surprised the National Lampoon's Vacation didn't make it with the old country squire
That's
wagon.
what I was talking
Yeah,
about.
but that's not a
Well,
holiday
it's not
movie.
a holiday movie.
That's
We
a
see that all the time,
summer
though.
vacation
That was the
movie.
first one I thought of, and then I seen Holiday. I'm like,
It's
oh,
holiday, yeah.
It was just on TV the other night because I actually was watching it. That was a cool wagon.
Yeah, it was a wide body.
Yeah.
I actually liked Christmas one better.
Yeah.
It's just one thing after another. It's so funny.
Yeah.
All the stuff that happens in that thing.
The movie.
The movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
But the wagon was more memorable from the other.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The wagon. The family truckster.
Yeah.
The family trucks.
If you think you hate it now, wait till you drive it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that. That's every Ford owner.
And that was an LTD wagon, right? that they
Yeah, I
did,
think it was.
Yeah.
With
They
wood
squared
grain.
it all up and wood paneled every available spot on it.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a quick history here.
You think the very Brady Christmas would have got in, and then they have a wagon, and they have like a
Yeah, I don't
Chevy
know.
wagon.
See, that's what you watch.
That's the
You
Brady
don't,
Bunch, though.
you don't watch Christmas Vacation. You watch Very
Listen,
Brady.
I watched the good ones.
Yeah.
March of the Wooden Soldiers. What's
Yeah.
better than that?
What
That
about,
was a-
well,
you know?
what about Elf? Elf is
Elf
hilarious.
is a good movie. Yeah.
Hey, when
Yeah.
I was young, that movie I look forward to every holiday.
Every
Christmas
Thanksgiving or Christmas, yeah.
That movie would come on. I'd have to watch it.
What movie is that?
March of the Wooden Soldiers.
With
Oh,
Laurel
really?
and Hardy. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Laurel
always
and
remember
Hardy.
the famous line, "You'll shoot your eye out."
Yeah, that's a Christmas story. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then The one we all grew up on was Charlie Brown Christmas, but that was only, what, a half-hour special or something?
Yeah, it's half hour.
Charlie Brown Christmas, I loved when that came on, man.
the
I was
Grinch.
there in my pajamas. With the,
Oh,
yeah,
wow, I don't
the
need to
Grinch.
picture that. Let's go on to
The Grinch
history.
squad. I was
Yeah, the
10
Grinch
years
with
old,
the,
dude.
what do you call it?
Yeah.
With the,
10 years old.
Jim Curry.
Oh, the Grinch with Jim
The
Carrey.
Grinch, yeah.
Jim Carrey,
But the
that was
Grinch
pretty good.
cartoon is good, too.
Yeah.
With Dr. Seuss.
I never really liked Rudolph. Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Oh,
Reindeer.
yeah, Rudolph was weird.
When I was little, I was kind of scared of
He had a real shiny nose.
The white guy, the abominable
Burl
snowman.
Ives. Burl Ives, and the Abominable
The abominable,
Snowman.
yeah. Every time that
Yeah.
guy'd come on, I'd get
Freak
scared.
you out.
And the
Yeah,
elf
freak
that
me out
wanted to be a
little bit.
dentist someday.
Right,
and
right,
all that
right,
stuff,
right.
yeah.
It's not.
So now you were going to talk to Steve about a Pontiac, because I know
Yeah,
you like
let's
to
talk
throw-
about that.
You like
Okay.
to throw those Pontiac stories
Well,
in.
I
so-
had to. I had to. It's part of the deal here.
What do you got, Steve?
So what do you got? You got a 1990. What do you just finished painting it?
2000 Pontiac Trans Am WS6.
WS6. Now, what's in that?
It's got the LS1.
Oh,
Chevy,
automatic.
yeah, Chevy motor. in it.
okay.
Yep.
Yep. She's had the car for a while and she wanted it fixed up, so we're painting it and doing a bunch of mechanical work to it.
and you painting it red?
Yep, back to the Pontiac Red.
Wow.
It was red originally.
And did you put those pictures up on your Facebook page?
I have them on my. I didn't put them up on the business page. I just haven't had 2 seconds, and then my phone crashed. So
Right. But yeah, it looks like it came out pretty nice.
Yeah,
yeah,
looked good.
it did. It came out smooth and flat. Yeah,
Yeah, that's all
definitely.
that matters.
Very
Yep.
nice.
It's all in the prep, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that color is fantastic.
Yeah.
Was that a stock color or is that a custom?
Nope, that's the original.
Oh, is it
Pontiac
really?
Red,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Victory Red, I think it's called.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Speed ticket red.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
resale red, depending on what you.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
true.
a call from Meekum the other day,
Did you really?
whether I was going to get some tickets this year. So
Really?
yeah. So Meekum's coming up. That's the
No
first
kidding.
week.
First week of January.
first
We got to
week of
start bugging
January.
David Morton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I better
Meekum
start
kissing
bugging
me.
him. I finally met him last time I was there. He was worried about me, about my media. Where'd you get that media tag?
Oh yeah.
I got it from David Morton. He goes, I'm David Morton. I'm like, oh, okay. Good to meet you,
Well, I
David.
got it from you, dude.
All right. What else you got going
All right, we
on?
got some auto history going on. November 3rd, 1911, the first modern motor show opens in New York at Madison Square Garden, believe it or not, where they had a Nazi rally
Nazi
there 2 weeks
rally.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the show opened at New York's Madison Square Garden and set the mold for future shows there. So it was American-sponsored automobiles only. But I think eventually they showcased the first Jaguar 12-cylinder we talked about last week.
Yeah.
You know, the Jaguar X, whatever, 12-cylinder, XJ12 or something. Anyway, November 4th, 1979, Iranian students stormed the U.S. Embassy in Tehran. And that whole mess under Jimmy Carter led to a huge oil embargo, which didn't really affect Iran as much as it affected us. That was horrible. The gas
Second worst
prices,
president.
gas prices were through the roof. Well, comparatively, and we had to get gas on odd and even days,
Yeah,
depending on what was on your license tag.
Right. I was working at a gas station
Yeah.
then, too. Yeah. You had to check the license plates.
Yeah. So if you had odd number at the end, you got gas or whatever, depending on the day. Yeah,
It was easy in New York because you had a front plate.
right. Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you know,
Massachusetts too.
What
Oh,
year is that?
79.
79.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was working at the Hess station up in New York.
Remember back then?
I was 3. I wasn't driving then. So didn't even know what fuel was.
Steve was a youngin' back then.
Yeah.
Steve was still pooping his pants.
Poopy pants.
Bunch of grumpy old men up with this there. Just me and Jesse.
That's right.
Poopy pants Steve.
Oh boy.
Was Jesse born yet? 79?
I was born in '79.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. All
I
right.
graduated high school.
Man, bunch of old farts up in here.
Man,
Yeah, I was in college, man. I was already in college.
I was
See,
13.
this is how we feel younger. See, we get older, you hang out with these old farts, you feel younger.
Yeah, there you go. November 5th, 1895. Rochester attorney George Selden wins a U.S. patent for an improved road engine powered by liquid hydrocarbon engine compression type, which was, gasoline.
Right.
As far as the government was concerned, George had invented the car, and though he never built a single one, but they credit him with the first ever internal combustion engine.
Right, and then Henry Ford stole
it. And then Henry Ford, he tried to sue Henry Ford, and Henry Ford beat him in court.
Yeah, of course he
The
did.
poor guy. He had like patent and everything.
Yeah.
But at that point, Ford had already made like millions of cars already by the time
Right.
that got into the courtroom, So,
Yeah.
That's all you know.
It's how much money you got. It's all about how much money you got.
And finally, November 10th, 1914, the first Dodge was rolled off the assembly line some 110 years this week. This is an old thing that you got off the internet.
Right.
It says 100 years ago, but it wasn't. It was 110 now. The car was named Old Betsy, and it cost $785, and only 249 were made in 1914. Old Betsy.
And how much was the car?
$785. Yeah, that's a lot of money back then.
And somebody posted on I don't know if it was on Classic Car Radio page or Sebastian, I forget what it was. They were selling, it was an original poster from 1955
Oh, really?
from a Chevy dealer. A 1955 Chevy, brand new, Sport Coupe, $600.
Really?
$600.
600. That's
I
incredible.
seen that.
You seen
I
that?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like,
like $600. Look at that.
wow, that's
Wow.
nice.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
I go buy a whole truckload of them.
No kidding. But back in the late 60s, when the muscle cars were really at their heyday, you could still get like a Roadrunner for under $3,000.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You could get you could get a loaded up SS, Chevelle SS.
Yeah, my Chevelle SS, the
GTO.
my '69 Chevelle SS, the original factory sticker that I had was $34.20,
Wow.
and the SS 396 package was only $700.
Wow.
So
Crazy.
it's just ridiculous.
And the money they get now is incredible.
Yeah.
Just incredible. All right, let's take one more break. We'll come back with some tech talk, and then we're going to be done.
Yeah.
So stick around. We're Classic Car Radio. We'll be right back.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Dining and bedroom sets, occasional tables, sofas, sleeper sofas, love seats, and chairs in all the latest styles and colors from Tommy Bahama, Lexington, Hooker, Riverside, Universal Coastal Living, Four Seasons, Braxton Color, and Capri. We're the outdoor furniture experts and have hundreds of styles of any patio furniture you need, including a gallery of Berlin Gardens and Bollywood. We specialize in fire pits, outdoor rugs, umbrellas, and replacement cushions. Right now, we're having a huge fall sale with lots of great markdowns and discounts on everything you need for your Florida home, including all pictures, lamps, and accessories half price. Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Family owned and operated since 1991. Don't forget to visit our outlet store directly across the street, filled with lots of brand name closeout and sale items. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Enjoy Riverside Theater's Comedy Zone, where the comedy is wild, untamed, and downright hilarious. Come out this Friday and Saturday night at 6 and 8 p.m. for the Treasure Coast's best live stand-up comedy show, featuring nationally recognized comedians with cabaret-style seating and food and drink table service. Warning, you may laugh until it hurts. Kickstart your evening with live entertainment, food, and drinks at Live in the Loop. Buy tickets at riversidetheater.com and get ready for a night of non-stop laughs.
When the check engine light comes on, turn to Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach. Time for an oil change? Turn to Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach. Brake work, alignments, maintenance, and more? Turn to Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach. Your certified service center specializing in alignments, repairs, oil changes, radiators, brakes, even auto electric repair. Just east of US 1 at 1212 23rd Street, Vero Beach. Turn to the local mechanics you can trust. Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach.
Welcome back to Classic Car Radio. I'm Keith McDonald. I'm here with the boys.
Hey, the boys.
The boys. All right.
You ever
And
watch
we're
that, you
celebrating
ever watch
still.
that show?
No.
On
I heard
Amazon,
it's good, though. I heard
Amazon
it's good.
Prime, it's a crazy show.
Is it really?
Man. Oh, my
Which one is
God.
it?
Yeah, someone told
The
me to
Boys.
watch it.
It's like superheroes gone bad.
Oh, really?
It's an
Okay.
unbelievable,
Really? Okay.
unbelievable series. If you get
Yeah,
to
someone
Amazon
told me to
Prime,
watch that. So.
it is hilarious. It's funny. It's gross. It's a lot of things, but it's a great show.
Okay.
What's it on?
It's on Amazon Prime called The Boys.
Amazon. They have a movie channel?
Movies, yeah.
man,
Amazon Prime.
Come on, Todd. What is you talking to a guy
wow.
who doesn't have cable?
I don't have
He's
cable.
got.
I have this Roku.
You have internet, though. You have internet.
I have Roku.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It'll be on that.
Yeah, Amazon Prime.
I don't even watch that. We
Do you
watch
use
the
Prime?
presidential stuff.
Do you use Prime for deliveries and stuff, for
No,
free delivery?
Man, I ain't paying for that crap, man.
You don't.
I use it a lot.
I don't
because
have your
it's not
guys'
that
money,
expensive.
dude. I'm a farmer.
Oh, right,
He's a farmer.
right.
You don't have any money.
Oh, God.
Hey, wait,
Anyway.
you know, enough. You talk about the farm. I tagged you in a post about some lady trying to get rid of a sheep. You didn't want any of them.
Huh?
There was a lady trying to get rid of sheep right by your house.
Uh-huh.
I forget the kind of sheep they were. She had a pregnant one. She had a bunch of females.
Somebody already got them.
Yeah, oh yeah, because I tagged you, and I was like, oh, maybe Todd will go grab some sheep.
Oh, I wouldn't turn them down unless we got a lot of parasites or something. But I think Julie contacted
Oh
me.
yeah, oh good.
All right, good.
All right, now I can't go back to the cars. Go
Yeah,
ahead. Now
go
I
back
can-
to the cars.
man.
If you have a question, go ahead.
I'm going to jump to the guys that got pushed out last week. Let's do them first.
But if you have a question for us, just send it to American Car Classics.
AmericanCarClassics@gmail.com. AmericanCarClassics@gmail.com.
Right.
Send your question and we'll answer it.
And if you want to sponsor the show, you can email us.
Yeah, we can do
also.
that
We
too.
can
Yeah,
get
please
some
do.
sponsorships.
Yeah, we're
Look
looking
at
for
Mikey.
sponsors.
He's on it.
Yeah.
He needs
Yeah.
all the sponsorship he can get.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's right.
Yeah, we need sponsors if you're a business owner out there, and you, especially if you have anything to do with cars.
Yep.
Yep.
We'll play your commercial over and
supplier or
over
something.
again.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Jess.
We'll bring you in to talk too.
Absolutely.
Jess,
All right,
Jess is
anyway.
the man. We want to put you on our radio.
There you go.
That's it.
So Dan from Fort Pierce
Dan from Fort
asked
Pierce.
last week.
Go ahead.
I have a 77 Trans Am Survivor car. It's really nice condition with 80,000 miles. I have a 72 400 block with a stroker kit. It has a TH350 transmission, which is leaking. And if I pull that TH350 to regasket it, I might as well rebuild it, right? And if I'm going to rebuild it, I'm thinking of swapping it for a TH400. That's turbo hydromatic, of course.
Yep.
What can I expect as far as problems? What needs to be done to make that swap? Won't they bolt right in anyway?
I think that it depends on the tail of the transmission, right, Aaron?
Yeah, there's a short shaft, long
There's
shaft.
a short shaft and a long shaft.
Yeah,
And I think the splines are different on the turbo 350 and 400. I think.
but also they have
Oh,
a T8. The 400 is an electric kickdown. It says the 350 isn't manual. Is 350
No.
manual?
No, they're both not. They're
Should
not.
be both manual. Both
Yeah,
mine
both
were.
manual.
Yeah.
Mine are all.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's a stronger transmission, so if you're going to go with the
The
horsepower,
400?
yeah, you,
Oh,
400,
absolutely.
but
Yeah.
you're going to lose a little horsepower. They rob a little.
yeah.
Oh, do they?
Yep.
Okay. But
if
yeah,
you got a
definitely
big
go with it,
motor,
yeah.
don't
Yeah,
matter.
if you could get a turbo 400, definitely do that.
You're gonna have to probably get a new drive shaft, though, right, guys?
Yeah,
I
probably.
believe so.
Probably. yeah.
Okay. But I mean, it's 77 and 78. If they went to 400, when did they go to the 400? Wasn't it 78 or so?
No, yeah.
No,
turbo
they
400
turbo
back in
400s in the
70.
70s.
Oh, it
The big
was,
block,
okay.
all your big block
Yeah,
cars.
yeah.
I mean, by 78, he might as well just go for a 700 R4 and then just do it that way.
Well, wouldn't
I don't know if that'd hold up to the power, if it's got a lot of power.
if he has the 400, he should have got the drive shaft with it, so he wouldn't have to go buy or custom make.
And you might have to change the mount too, right?
For the 700.
It's longer,
yeah,
right? Yeah,
Trade
700 R, you will, yeah.
that's probably
But the good
pretty
thing with
easy.
that is all these parts are available for that car.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. All right, Glenn in Palm Bay says, guys, for some reason, the previous owner of my 86 Buick Grand National put KYB shocks on the car. The ride is way too stiff for my old body. What shock provides a smoother factory ride? Okay, so you guys, what would you put on there?
I don't know. They got all kinds. Monroe,
Yeah, I know, but
they got-
Monroe, right?
And see, I always thought the Monroes ride stiff. I've always gone back with the AC Delcos
Right.
or what's the Gabriel's rode better than the Monroes.
Right.
The
Yeah.
Monroes, I've always had people say you hit a bump, you feel it, it's stiff.
Yeah.
So I've always went back with the Delcos or the Gabriels.
Yeah, the Delco's going to be more of a factory feel to them,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And if the guy put KYB shocks on, also look to see if he changed any of the
rubber bushings,
rubber
strut
bushings
mounts,
and
all
stuff.
that
They
stuff
might have
too.
went to polyurethane. to
Right,
make
and
it
that'd be
even
really
better.
stiff.
the,
Absolutely, yeah.
The KYBs
yeah.
too. They make the mono tubes and the double mono tubes too. So you guys see which one it's on there because they are made to be stiffer performing shocks than certain ones. There's different ones.
There you go.
All right, there you go.
Philistines, if you want a real good ride.
All right, now we can jump to the most recent questions. Now we took care of those guys. I got Monroe Sensatrack 2.
Yeah.
Monroe Sensatrack 2. Anyway. Okay, Jeff in Fort Pierce says, I have a 66 Mustang Fastback and finally started the process of breaking it down to do restoration, only to discover that the engine is a 289 Hypo and not the original engine, which might have been a K engine, right? K289K. K code.
K code.
Is that good or bad? Should I rebuild the engine as is, or should I attempt to make a stock 66 engine? Thanks. Well, he doesn't have the original motor, so he's not going to have a stock, numbers matching or whatever you
Right,
want
and
to
the
call it.
289, that's a good motor.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that engine.
I never heard of the Hypo 289. I heard of the K code. But is the K code also the Hypo?
Might as well just go
I
through
guess
the
so.
motor.
Yeah.
I mean, why would they make two different high in that year, 66? I thought there was just one.
They might all just say hypo.
Hypo, and it's actually a K code on the VIN.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, they had different horsepower options back then, but I don't know what the KO and all that stuff was. But yeah,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
probably.
but if you just got to be careful though, because if it's a 66 Mustang and it came originally with a 6-cylinder, you might have to change a lot of things. That means it probably 6 cylinders probably only got 4 lugs, right, on the tires.
Yeah,
Most of the
Most likely,
6 cylinders are 4. And then
but
they
it
have to
doesn't
change
say
all
here that he
stuff,
had
too.
a 6. It
Yeah,
just
it
says
doesn't
he,
say,
not the
He
original
had a-
289.
yeah.
yeah. Okay. Anyway, so the motor isn't the original motor. The only way you can make it back to originality is get rid of that K code motor. Oh, so it is a K code.
Yeah.
Because this is something I looked up. So this is a reply that I found. I think we both know what your response to that is. So put the things on it that you want that belong on a 66, but don't try to make it a numbers matching original car. That's all.
Right, that's it.
Yeah.
You're going to redo the
Make it
car
your
anyway.
car. Just make it your car.
Yeah.
All right, we got one more. Lee up in Palm Bay again. How the heck do I drop an oil pan from my 440? It's in a 73 Charger, and I can't get the clearance to get that sucker out. Any help is appreciated. So
I don't think you're getting that one out without the engine removal.
You got
You gotta at least
hold
lift
the
it up,
motor,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
at least lift it. You don't have to actually pull it, do you?
I don't know.
No, you got to lift at least up out of the cradle and the motor mount things to pull the pan off. But
Unreal.
then you're halfway out because you got to disconnect the tranny to get it past the tunnel and all that
Right,
stuff.
that's
too.
true too.
Well, is that one of the cars that you could bring the whole front end down?
Yeah.
Yep.
See, I don't know if
73 Charger.
Yeah, you could bring the front end down,
You could
right?
drop the front
Right,
end down
right.
a
The
little
front
bit
end down.
and, then,
Yeah,
and raise the motor up.
Yeah.
right.
If you had to.
Yeah, the old Dodge King
Yeah.
number.
Use the old Mark Warman method from Graveyard Cars, right?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
drop the whole thing
What
down.
goes up must come down.
All right,
Yeah,
Mike,
so-
what do you got to say for yourself
I
for the
got
last?
nothing.
You got
I
1
got
minute.
no- I'm just happy that the election's over.
Yes.
Everything is done.
Amen.
So we're all happy
Yeah, the
about
world
that.
didn't go crazy.
Yeah. Hopefully everybody will just calm down now.
Stay nice and calm.
The
Exactly.
country will come together and we'll start
Right.
off
Let's get
new.
some business done.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Get the gasket, drill baby drill
Drill
for sure.
Get the gas going
Get the
low.
gas
Stop
going
all the
low.
wars going on, and
Right.
hopefully everybody will be safe. And
Close up that border. Break.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Get
You
that
gotta
border closed and get them out of here.
Yeah, because we need our country
You
back.
fired.
It's just the beginning of getting our country back, and I hope that's what the deal is. That's we're going to get it back, and he's going to do the things that he
Okay.
promised, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. One more thing, too. I hope in the future candidates are a little more honest about the things they accuse the others of being.
Right.
Nobody in the election was a Nazi. Nobody in the election was a fascist.
Right.
All right? That's a long stretch. All right?
Yeah.
Like I say, he's asking for a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Yep, I know. All right, so we are Classic Car Radio. Thanks very much for listening. We're on every week and at 2 o'clock on WAXE, The Patriot. And we are out of here.
Adios.
The Patriot.